Hey folks, I'm Guy Kesterman, the Tester Man, and this is the Cube Vertex 3 hip pack. A fanny pack, bum bag, hip pack, waist pack, whatever you want to call it, with an absolutely ridiculous amount of features for the $59.95 that this will cost you in the UK. So, comes in, I think, 2 colours, although I couldn't actually see this one on the website. So maybe this is a third. No, 4 colours, because there's an orange one as well. There's the Action Pro version, which is all orange, like Cube's sort of team colours are. But I couldn't actually see this on there. There's a partially green one. But they've sent me this, and I've managed to derail the entire review already. But you know me, I won't delete it. I'll just let you cope with the randomness. So let's go on to the features. 3 litres, which is why it's called the Vertex 3, in the main compartment, which also has space for a bladder. And Cube do a bladder, what you can buy for it. 1.5 litre Hydro Pack bladder. That costs 35 quid. That's not with it. That would be a bit. That would be even too much value for Cube to deploy. But yeah, that just fits in that handy little sleeve on the back there, and then you can run it out either side of the bag, depending on how you like it, and then it just comes out underneath the side pockets there. So yeah, while we're talking about them, you've got side pockets, and again, they've got that orange interior, so you can easily see what's inside. You've got another side pocket on that side, and they're a really useful size as well. I mean, they're tapered, but they've got sort of bellows on the back, so you've got no problem like fitting energy bars or a GoPro or bulky keys or mini tools. Basically, you can fit a useful amount in that hip pack, which of course you can get to nice and easily as you're riding. Then going over to the back, you've got what they call the tool compartment. Obviously up to you what you use it for, but you've got 3 little apron pockets there with mesh in. You've got another valuables pocket there, which is kind of, I mean, they don't claim it's waterproof, but it's reasonably water resistant, and that's got a protective pouch on it there, so you can put flat things in there. I mean, obviously put a phone in there if you want as well. I don't think there's a key clip. That's the only thing. I think, hey, I've found a feature it hasn't got. I haven't checked before that. Let's just check these. But I think that must be the feature that they haven't got, because apart from that, it's got pretty much everything. So you've got 2 elasticated pockets on the sides there with compression straps, but they're big enough to take a bottle if a 1.5 litre Hydro Pack isn't enough, or you just want to use standard bottles in the side. So 2 bottle pockets either side, which again obviously can be used for any other things you want to stuff in there. And then on the bottom you have got a clip-on waterproof high visibility cover, or if you're into your retro mountain biking, a waterproof hat in the style of bowler hats of the early 1990s. That'll sort out the people who've been into mountain biking for far too long or not. And then once you've got your shower cap on or off, you can also deploy these handy little, come on, this isn't the problem with the bag, this is a problem with the presenter. But basically, oh come on, we're going to do the countdown theme. Is Kesterman going to manage to hook this through the little loop? I mean, it's not hard, but is it too hard for Kesterman? Yeah, it looks like it is. But basically, you've got 2 straps in there. Pardon me, missus. Oh, I feel like James Herriot reaching up in there. But yeah, 2 adjustable hooked straps, which you can pull round to, hold a helmet, hold a bag, hold a jacket, basically anything you want to roll up and put on the outside, baguette, sandwiches, whatever. And then you could even make it a bit more secure and a bit more protected by putting your shower cap over the outside as well, because again, that's got little toggles and clips that mean it all clips into place. And if you haven't got anything on the back, you've got LED tabs in there for a hook style LED. On the front, you have got a prodigious belt for the most prosperous of girths. So that'll go really, really big out there, and it's elasticated. And I'll admit, this seems like a good idea from a comfy fit. I mean, there's only a little bit of elastication on the side. This seems like a good idea in terms of fit. However, it's about the only drawback I found with the pack is that because it stretches and it's actually quite a slippery material. It's a decent mesh, but I didn't find it grip that well. And I found if you really overload it, or you get the bladder in there and kit, especially if you put bottles in as well, I found it, because I haven't got any hips, androgynous doesn't even cover it, it will slip down. I found it hard to get quite a stable fit on it, compared to other backpacks I've used, like the Collins one, which is a bit deeper and a bit more flexible. And also, while it's got this handy sort of foam backing in there, to provide a bit of padding if you've got anything pointy in there, or to add some ventilation. Not really sure it does. Because that's quite stiff. Again, I found it did move around more than other hip packs I've used. But, at a push, you could always take that out of there and create a bit more of a flexible bag that might sit better. But on the other hand, if you tend to have a bit of a tidal tummy, that you need a bit of stretch to get it in and out of as you ride, then that's a bonus, isn't it? But yeah, so as you can see, it sits on there, hip packs there. Relatively low profile because they're a tapered bag, and frankly, this amount of features for the price of it. Oh, and dangler handle as well. This amount of features for the price of it is very, very good value indeed. And the other thing is, I mean, this looks basically brand new. Because, I mean, you can see up close, I have genuinely used it a lot this summer. I mean, obviously it hasn't been the wettest summer, but it's weird. It's on the rubbery bits that you can and the black bits, you can see how much wear I've had. But the rest of the fabric is basically looks completely unused. So far it's been really, really durable in terms of cosmetics and practical stuff. And then, Cube will even sell you like the little rubber pullers as well, if you need them for an absolute song. I can't remember if it's £3 or 30p. One of them anyway, so I'll correct that in the captions. But yeah, as long as you can cope with a stretchy waistband and, you don't have stability issues with this, an absolute bargain in terms of putting stuff around your waist, and quite a lot of it, and quite a lot of water if you want it. And if you like this kind of information coming at you through YouTube, then if you could subscribe if you haven't already, that'd be marvellous. Click for notifications so I can tell you about the next product. So you get a notification of the next video that comes up. I did just explain notifications to you, didn't I? I'm sorry. Yeah, I think you probably know what that means. Guess what a thumbs up like means? No, let's not go through this whole parole. Yeah, give it a thumbs up like. Tell your mates about the channel. It is a huge help, because hopefully then they'll enjoy watching it and they'll follow as well. And if you really like what I'm doing here and you want me to see me carry on doing it in these troubling times in the bike media industry, where magazines and websites are going down like flies because the industry is too skint to support them, then a subscription on Patreon would make a huge difference, as would a YouTube gift, if you fancy throwing me the price of a cup of tea and a biscuit for the kind of content that I provide. But anyway, if you're watching the pennies and you want a pack that'll give you a lot for your money, definitely have a look at this Cube Hip Bag Vertex 3. I really need to find a better ending for these videos. I mean, I'm sure it's like Creator 101. Have a recognizable signature sign off. I don't even say anything like, see you on the trails, or see you for the next one for these videos. And right, I've been doing it long enough now. Doing it 8 years. Suggestions on a comment below, maybe. I don't know. Do you even like them? Do you even like a cheery goodbye, or does that, you know, give you warm, fuzzy feelings towards the channel, or do I just tell you what it is, shut up, or just ramble on indefinitely? Anyway, probably all gone by now. But thanks for watching as far as you did. Cheers!